What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Esther Effect. This is Brooke. She's going to be sharing her testimony. Enjoy, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Hey guys, I'm Brooke. Growing up, I have always been in the church, but I've never went deeper into knowing who God is. I was a very religious background, and so whenever I was about in 8th grade, my parents decided to get a divorce, and it devastated me. And so I went through a lot of anxiety and depression, and I even went through an eating disorder where I couldn't eat for like 2 years straight, and I never came out of my room. And I quit public school, so I became homeschooled online. So I moved away from all my friends because my mom and I moved to a town about 40 minutes away from my friends, and everybody attended school during that time, so I had no one to talk to, and I was going through a lot of pain. I knew who God was, but I didn't really know really his nature and that he wanted to help me through that time. And so I caught myself just praying but not really knowing how to pray. And we went to church, but it wasn't really feeding me, and I didn't know how to go deeper. And so I was just asking the Lord to just take this pain away from me. And one day while we were at church, the pastor was randomly talking to me about how to give up anxiety and depression. And I was like, no way, Lord, this is from you. And so I went up to the altar, and he told us to write on a piece of paper everything we wanted to give up to the Lord. And so I wrote to him anxiety, depression, and to be able to eat again, because anytime I ate, I would just throw it right up. And I was losing a lot of weight where I was becoming anorexic. And so I gave it at the altar, and as soon as I gave that piece of paper away, literally a weight lifted off of me, and I've never felt the same again. And it was in that moment the Lord radically healed me, and it was amazing. My dad stopped talking to me for a year because my mom ended up getting with another guy, and my dad thought that he was going to be my new dad and that I didn't need him anymore, which was all lies. My relationship with my dad started getting really rocky. I just continued to pray in that, and the Lord was continuing to heal me. I went to college, and I was going for business, and I remember sitting in business class one day, and I was like, Lord, I'm not getting filled here. I want to go deeper with you, and I want to know who you really are, because from a young age I've always felt really marked by the Lord. I remember him for the first time speaking to me, and he was like, I've called you higher than this, and I've set you apart. And I was like, what? And I was like, what am I going to tell my mom? She's going to be I don't even know what she's going to think about me not going back to college. So I went home and I started praying about it, and I actually got a vision, I think a couple days after that, of LCU, and I never knew what it even meant. I didn't even know what LCU was. I started looking into it, and then I found out later that was lifestyle Christianity. And at that time, I was actually looking into going to Canada, of all places, for YWAM. And I told the Lord to open and close the doors that needed to be shut or open for me. The lady that was supposed to be talking to me, and I was actually going to be living at her house at Canada, and she quit talking to me, and we talked every single day. And I was like, okay, Lord, you're closing the doors on that. Later, my mom told me that she was praying against that the whole time. And then, so I started praying into the LCU thing, and I was like, okay, Lord, if you really want me to go there, show me. Well, the very next day, I got into missions, and the Lord gave me housing, and everything just opened, and it was super easy. And I was like, okay, Lord, I'm gonna do this. So I ended up quitting college, and my family was so for it. They didn't even give me anything. They were just so loving and supported during that time. And so I was like, okay, Lord. So I ended up moving, and the Lord has totally transformed my life, and I know a deeper meaning of what it means to walk with the Lord and not be religious.
Well, I hope that encouraged you guys, encouraged me. Brooke, she's amazing. And until next time.